see, I'm in a different setting to usual. This is my childhood home. I have come home for a week and pretty much I just want to like super relax this week. I am also going to be reading some very summery books, and that is because this video is sponsored by Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is my favourite jewellery brand. I just love the jewellery so much. It's all pretty like dainty, which is my type of jewellery. I don't really like big like audacious things that overpower my outfit. I like things that just elevate it, especially in summer when it's way too hot to actually wear loads of clothes and cool layers. There's really not many ways that I can show my personality through a t-shirt and shorts, so that's why I like to accessorize with really pretty Ana Luisa jewelry, along with just looking really cute. Ana Luisa is a sustainable brand, so they use recycled metals and they are also carbon neutral. Any carbon released during the making of the products is balanced. They are also really affordable for the amazing quality that they are. Prices start around $39, plus they have given me a discount code for you guys, so if you click the link in my description box, it will take you to the website and you can use the code cocoday20 to have 20% off. I'm going to be stocking up myself just before I go on my holiday to France. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Love you so much. Let's get on to the books that I'm going to be reading today. My mum is looking after me, okay? She wants to look after me. I'm not forcing her to. So it is kind of making me feel like a child again. You know what? Every now and again it's lovely because being an adult is hard. So yeah, it's taken me back to my childhood. So I decided to read a book that I actually read when I think I was 12 years old, which is kind of crazy because the second season of the TV show has just come out, and before I watch it I felt like I wanted to read all of the books again, and that is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. I'm really close to being finished with this one. I read so much on my train journey down, but before I tell you what it's about and how I feel about the books, I am going to finish this book and then get into it. Okay, so I finished this book and I've started the second one. I loved it. I really did. It was so cute and I just felt such warm summer vibes from it. It definitely felt really nostalgic to me and made me feel like I was kind of 12 again. It just feels like the perfect YA book. I'm gonna rate it like 3.5 stars out of 5 purely because I'm 24 now and I feel like my reading has progressed. Not so much so that I don't enjoy stuff like this anymore, it's just it won't blow me away. I really enjoyed like the split timelines going back to when she was like 11, when she was 14. The contrast between Jeremiah and Conrad is great. The ultimate, do you want the bad boy, do you want the good boy type thing. Sorry, the battery just died, so had to run upstairs. There were a couple twists in this book that I wasn't really expecting because I read it so long ago, and also it's not exactly the same as the TV show. I feel like the TV show has some additions that are maybe in the second and third book that I haven't read yet, and maybe they kind of combined them. I'm not sure, but yeah, it wasn't the same, which I kind of like. It's not boring to read and watch them. Oh, and also we've all had a friend like Taylor. I'm so glad I don't have a friend like that anymore. Besides Taylor, love all of the characters. Okay, so finished that one and moved on to the second one. I thought I had just started the third one by accident, but I haven't. I'm about halfway through it. These books are so easy to read and so quick. So far, I'm actually quite shocked about this book. It's not at all what I thought it would be about. I thought it would be solely based at the cousin's beach house. It actually starts off still in summer, but everyone's just not at the beach house. Something really shocking happened at the start of this one that I didn't think would happen so early on in the book. It was literally like the third page or something, and it was also said so bluntly. I was like, I'm kind of happy that it's completely different to the first one. I mean, there's only so much you can really do at a beach house, so it makes sense to set some of it away from there. Right now they are at the beach house and Mr. Fisher has just arrived. I do enjoy it, but I am also kind of confused because the timeline in this one is a little bit more all over the place, and it also switches between Belly and Jeremiah's point of view. Taylor is still really annoying, but I definitely like that so far Jeremiah is making a bit more of a standout character. I really like his character. He's just really fun, funny, and like loving, and he just wants everyone to have a good time and feel good. So I'm going to continue reading this, and then when I'm done I'm gonna update you and jump onto the third book. Finished book 2. Let's discuss. This one, no summer vibes. The whole time, even when they were at a summer house, I was just picturing like really grey and cold weather, because the mood is very different in this book. It's very sad, it's very unsure, no one seems to be happy. So the whole time I wasn't picturing it actually being summer. It was more like autumn weather, like rainy and grey. I don't feel like a lot happened compared to the first book. Also, Stephen like wasn't in this book at all, and I quite like Stephen. It's like a different energy that he brings. They definitely made him more of a thing in the show than what he is in the books. I am left feeling confused. There's so much miscommunication going on. I know who I want her to end up with, but it's very unclear who it's gonna be. Every time that Conrad says that he doesn't want her, or like they have a big fight, I always think she's just gonna go back to him, even though Jeremiah's there like so willing and so ready to be with her. Like, for God's sake, Belly, make the right decision. Conrad's hot and cool and nice, but he's one of those guys who can't talk about their feelings, which is a massive red flag. And she even said it in this book, loving someone is also showing someone that they love you. I don't think he ever even said it that he liked her. He can't say it, he's too scared. Some people might be like, oh well, that's fine, like he doesn't need to say it, he doesn't need to say he loves her because you just know. I don't agree. That just leaves people to be wondering and second guessing themselves, doubting their relationship, clearly, because that's exactly what Belly feels this whole time. Anytime she's around Conrad, she just has no idea. A good relationship makes you feel safe, and personally I think that's what Jeremiah could give her. Currently, after book 2, I am a Jeremiah stan. These books seem to end very abruptly. It did have like a few years in the future type thing, so I don't know if this one's gonna be when she's 18. Also, Belly is so immature. I swear when I was 17, I was not that immature. She has tantrums, she cries all the time. The fight that she had with her mum felt really childish. She's still a teenager, she is still a child. I'm also just like, get yourself together, girl. I don't blame the boys for being annoyed at her a lot of the time, because she is a bit annoying. That's my thoughts on book number 2. I'm going to begin book number 3. I'm really sad because the weather's bad. The first day that I arrived here, it was gorgeously sunny, and I should have gone out and like sat in the park or something on that day, because now it's just grey and it doesn't feel like summer. So yeah, I can't really go outside, so I'm gonna have to read my summer books in my bedroom. I really want to get the summer vibes from this one, because I'm not getting it right now. I guess this is going to be the book where I finally find out who she ends up with, if she even ends up with either of them. I'm intrigued to see who it is. She really has left it so open that I don't have a clue. One thing that I don't understand about American language, what does hook up mean? In my mind, hooking up with someone is having sex with them. No one really uses that word in England, but I think if someone did use it, it would mean that they've had sex with this person. When they're using it here, I can't tell if they just mean they kissed or it was more than that. I am 226 pages into this book. I don't want to spoil anything, but last night on the train when I was reading the start of this book and that big thing happens, I was really shocked. I did not think that this was where the series was going. I think they are 19 and rightfully everyone is very confused and shocked. Jeremiah is definitely annoying me so much more in this book than in the first book, so maybe I'm changing my mind as to who I want Belly to be with. I mean, Conrad's not really any better, but it seems that she's gonna be picking one or the other. I feel like there's no way that she can possibly be with Conrad now that all of this has happened with Jeremiah, because that would just be really weird. Like, for the rest of their lives they know that this has happened, so I don't know how this is gonna work out. I am really close to the big event at the end. It's like the night before. I just want to read the next like 50 pages to see what actually happens, and then I'm so excited because I'm gonna start watching the actual TV show. Guys, I've literally got like 3 pages left and everything's a mess. There's not a 4th book, is there? How can everything be resolved in 3 pages? What's gonna happen? I'm worried. Literally this much left and everything is wrong. Finished the 3rd book. Okay, first of all, what did I just read? I am going to say some spoilers, I think, about this, just because there's no way I can talk about this properly with you guys without saying what happened. So if you don't want to know, skip. I'm sorry, but how can you almost marry someone's brother and then just, what, like 4 years later go and marry the other brother? Personally, I think that's really weird. I feel like as soon as you do something with one member of someone's family, you can't go out with anyone else from that family. Like, that's just weird. Like, imagine dating 2 brothers, let alone being engaged to one and then marrying the other one. Belly needs to take a look in the mirror. I feel so bad for Jeremiah. I mean, yeah, Jeremiah definitely showed his true colors in this book, and he was getting really annoying. Also, he did not cheat on her. I don't know what everyone's saying. He didn't cheat on her. They were on a break. He can sleep with whoever he wants to. I'm not saying it was a good decision, and I'm not saying she should be completely fine with him just sleeping around, but technically, he did not cheat. It would definitely have made me feel like he didn't value our relationship that much because he'd just straight away gone and been with this other girl. I would have preferred a man to be upset for at least a week. That really annoyed me. Also, the whole way through the last book and this book, Conrad was just being so awful, like just stringing her along, sometimes giving her love, sometimes taking it away. I think I said before, you need to tell people that you love them. It is not enough to just assume it's there, and Conrad really struggled to do that throughout this whole story. There were so many times where he just let her go. It would have been so easy for him to just be like, wait Belly, wait, let me sort this out, like I really like you. It's really not that hard. So basically what I'm saying is both boys kind of suck. And I don't think she should have married either of them. I mean, let alone them wanting to marry her. She's been with your brother every time you kiss her. Are they not thinking, she's already done this with my brother? Like, that's weird. All of the main characters are really annoying. They're all just messing with each other's emotions. And given that they are lifelong friends as well, I think it's just really irresponsible and insensitive. Surely they care about each other more than that. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed reading the series a lot. I'm rating it a 3 out of 5 overall, just quite mid. I cannot get on board with their decisions. I know that Jenny Han is wanting me to be like, oh my god, finally, like she finally ended up with Conrad, but I'm like, he really wasn't that special. He was a bit of a dick, to be honest. So I mean, great for Belly if she loves him, but not for me. I want someone to actually show me that they like me. I have now read the whole The Summer I Turned Pretty series, and I'm really excited because the 2nd season of the show came out literally yesterday. So today, after I've watched the England-Haiti game for the Women's World Cup, I will definitely be watching the new season of this, which, to be honest, I think I'm more excited about than the books. I also know that the TV series has some Taylor Swift songs in it. Taylor's version, of course, from Speak Now, which I'm really excited about because I got tickets to go to the Edinburgh Eras tour. I just want to see which parts have the backing of Taylor Swift because I feel like those will be really poignant moments. Let me know if you've read these books or if you've seen the TV show and what you thought about it. My full written reviews for these will be on my Goodreads account, and you can follow me on like my TikTok, my Instagram, to keep up with all of my bookish bits and bobs. But yeah, thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to go and click the link in my description box and you can get 20% off their whole website. The code is just cocoday20. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.